kidding.
You can do, I do it better, yeah.
Touchdown! Seahawks!
Hey, good seeing you, man.
In a minute.
Oh, Jaxon Smith-Njigba. Do you like watching yourself in videos?
I can't lie, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Okay, good start.
Yes, that was a great intro.
Yeah.
I know. I feel.
Good job.
What would you have done if we did the little hype video, except for it was all mess ups? It was just drop balls.
Ooh, that would have had me a little off the wall.
Would have been a little uncomfortable.
There's
A
not
little
many, though. There's
uncomfortable.
not many out there. We
Yeah,
couldn't find
exactly.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
All right, Seahawks rookie joining us now. You're probably thinking, well, this is a basketball show. Yes, it is. And we will try to get a basketball question in. Maybe. But first up, you grew up in Texas, a big football state.
Yep.
Did you have a basketball team growing up?
Of course, yes. Basketball, it's huge in Texas. We got some players down in Texas.
Couple players.
And yeah, I grew up playing basketball. Basketball is honestly my favorite sport, just, to watch and just to hoop.
Did you? So you played? You
I did.
Okay.
I did. I was point guard,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
You played varsity basketball in high school?
I did. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I like this. We have
Yeah.
some point guards out there right now.
Yeah.
If you could do it all over again, would you have stuck with basketball?
I'm too short. I didn't have
Lou's
the
short.
I didn't have the
Short.
shot. He's short, but he got the shot. I didn't have the shot. I'm facilitating, what I'm
Setup
saying,
guy.
defense,
Heart
what I'm
and
saying?
hustle.
Exactly.
I was
By the way, the
Yeah.
games in Texas, they're like Duncanville, those games, they were nuts. They're like college.
Really?
Oh, they're insane.
Yeah.
They're packed. They're sold out. There's crazy environments in Texas.
Yeah.
Texas is a pretty good place for athletes in general.
Oh, yeah.
It's
The
like
best,
a great, yeah,
the
we got
best.
a lot
Friday
going
Night
on
Lights.
Come on now.
there. If you want to paint the picture for everyone, current player that you probably looked like out there.
Current player,
NBA what?
Yeah, no, just.
I'd hate to disrespect anyone.
Oh, it won't be.
But but I would have to say, a little Russell Westbrook.
Oh,
Actually,
I love
high
it.
school, not AAU.
Athletic,
We're not
bully
talking
ball.
about outside of
Love
high
that.
school.
I like
talking
that.
about district play. I would go with Russell Westbrook.
So you're saying he can't shoot?
I would say the mid-range game was there. Yeah, definitely an older Russell Westbrook. No
like
hate,
that.
I love him, but
Love Russell Westbrook.
Because, we all, when we were growing up, we all have that one player that we molded our games after.
Yeah.
We tried to be like that player. So would Russell Westbrook be that guy or
I would
somebody else?
I would say Dwayne Wade
Yeah.
is someone I looked at like I want to be that guy. And then Russell Westbrook, just mentality, demeanor, all that stuff.
Two good ones.
Yeah.
Toughness, speed, how he played. Did any of your basketball skills, did it translate to football?
Oh, 1,000%. And the release game, the crossover game, all that stuff, that's real. The
got it.
hezzy, get up out of there.
Still got game.
I still got it.
I can tell how you
It's
feel.
off season. It's basketball
Yeah.
season now.
In the
Which was a way
offseason,
to
do you
prove it.
hoop? Like,
Oh,
you play
yeah.
pickup? Will you?
For sure, it's basketball season.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We'll catch some footballs here and there, get in the weight room, but we gotta get in that gym. That's
Oh, yeah.
first and foremost.
Are there guys on the team that are good enough to sort of, that's your cardio for the day, or?
I haven't played a lot of guys
right.
on the Seahawks, so we're gonna have to see when I get back to Seattle.
now that they know.
Yeah.
All right, growing up in Dallas, are you a Mavericks fan then because of
Yeah,
Dallas?
I'm a big Mavericks fan.
That's a bummer.
Luka, Kyrie, got the guys, Mark Cuban,
No more.
no more. It sucks,
more.
but
Yeah, but he'll never really be gone.
yeah, he won't be gone.
No, he
won't
can't be
gone.
gone.
You know, it's
Not the Mavericks without Mark Cuban.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's perfect for him because now he can go be the celebrity
Yes.
entertainment, sit courtside, and not have to pay the bill anymore.
Yeah.
I think it's the best of
Kind of
both
a
worlds.
win-win for him.
I heard that he set it up real nicely for visiting teams and stuff like that. Was that true? Y'all had a good time when y'all
It's
came to Dallas?
amazing. Dallas is one of the few teams that
Really?
cater to visiting teams.
Yeah.
Like
They've
most
always-
teams, they won't let you use the weight room. You have to set up your little janky shit in the hallway, and like you can use your weight rooms, cold plunge. You can do
Spurs
everything.
do that.
Let me tell you, you retired before Golden State moved to the new arena.
Yeah, I never played in that.
Amazing.
Really?
I think they trying to set it up where we can't win the game.
Because it's just a
So nice. Listen, they got live cooks back there for us.
Wow.
Like you can
So-
ask for whatever you want?
Yeah, they're
Honest-
taking out orders
Yes, chef.
for the visiting team.
That's-
I'm like, yo,
Really?
this is disalarming. Like y'all don't want us to win the game. It's too nice.
By the way, Cuban said it was part of like his
I like that.
recruiting pitch where like I want opposing players to see how I treat guys so they can get a feel where if they ever come here one day. Which is kind of brilliant if you think about it.
Yeah.
See, I'm the opposite. Like no hot water.
Turn off
nothing.
the hot water.
I feel like that's what
Make
the
it
Spurs
cold
do.
as hell in there.
Is it weird though that the Spurs like own the Mavericks forever? Is that a weird thing?
Is that,
Don't start.
Is that, it's not. It's in my.
No, don't
it's
start
right here.
there.
Like it's just right here. Yeah, no.
That's actually not what that said.
That is
Yeah.
not what's on this
Yeah.
card, Tito.
Right, it sounded it out.
nah. 2011, best year of my life. I'm sticking with that.
Yeah.
There's not a better championship in Texas than that one right there.
The one, yeah.
That's
No, I
also
could see
good.
that. Yeah.
Jason Terry got the tattoo. It was meant
Before
to be.
he even played, right?
It was meant to be.
That's a
now.
risky move, by the way.
Yeah, it's like the riskiest move.
Because fans do it and we
Yeah.
make fun of them when they get like Super Bowl champs and you're like,
And it never works. It never goes their way.
no.
So if we gave you 30 minutes
Okay.
in an NBA game tonight, and you can shoot as many shots, whatever, how many are you giving us?
I'm playing 30. Who we
30
playing?
minutes. Good,
You're playing
good
the
question.
Detroit Pistons.
We getting off. Hey, we getting off. I would say 30 minutes.
Disrespectful.
Because nowadays, by the way, guys are taking 12, 15 threes. So
Yep.
Right.
You're hoisting them
I'm
all
playing
game
that
long.
thing up. I would say I know it's my last game. You know, I'm playing the Detroit Pistons. I have a nice 15.
Jackson.
Nice
Jackson,
15 with it.
Jackson,
I love
Jackson.
I'm
Who's gonna
coming
get
off the
mad?
roll. Coming off the pick and roll,
Jackson, no.
and I'm spraying.
No. Then I can catch 2 touchdowns.
Well, here we go.
Ooh.
And now it begins, doesn't it?
Ooh.
I've been waiting for this
I got
fight.
the ball in
I've been
my
waiting for
hands.
this fight
though.
all day.
I got the ball in my hands.
We were talking about this actually before you got
We're
here.
picking you up full court. I don't even play defense, and I'm guarding you full.
I don't even play defense, he said.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play defense.
Screen,
that's
screen. I
publicly
need all the
noted.
screens.
Yeah.
Send me 2 screens. We getting off of those.
I gotta
This is-
see.
by the way,
I gotta
this-
see you hoop now.
This is the
Yeah.
argument
'Cause-
because
but-
they really think.
Come on,
I was about to say,
Hey,
there's
I think
NBA
it's a
players that
game.
think they can play in the NFL as
Yeah.
well.
Well, listen, I think if we're on the 2-yard line, they throw it up. You don't think I can catch
No.
a ball over like a small
Hell no.
corner on the 2-yard line? I'm 6'10".
They will break your
Yes.
body in half.
Yes.
Play football?
Never. I don't like contact.
Okay.
Look, nope.
No.
Right after flag, I was done.
Yeah, exactly.
Never.
Done.
I didn't even play flag. I got scratched one time. And I was like, no.
Oh, you're the worst.
I need to play inside with air conditioning.
Yeah,
I
we
quit
get
on
into
the
we
spot.
get into the hole, we get into the free throw line, and we jacking threes up. So
I like that.
I
feel
quit
good.
football on the spot. I got hit going across the middle, and I took
What?
my helmet off. And my coach, he said, "If you don't put that helmet back on, you're never playing for this team again." I said, "Don't worry.
You
Don't
never,
worry.
yeah.
Here, coach."
Never put it on again?
I swear to God, I quit on the spot.
Yeah, that's not
That's
for
a-
I'm legend in high school. I quit on the spot.
Do you think you could really catch a touchdown pass?
No, hell
Truly?
no.
No, you know
You
you
don't think
couldn't.
so?
No, listen.
no hand?
I respect professionals
I
to
do
the
too.
highest level. Everybody trained for what they're good at. I don't think so. Like, I don't think you can walk in an NBA game cold turkey and get 15 points.
What if he's wide open for a corner 3 and he can shoot?
Not
He
gonna
could
be wide
probably
open
make a
because he's
jump
gonna
shot
be
in
the
a
football
game.
player on the basketball court.
you said he
and we're
couldn't
gonna
shoot.
take it personal, Chandler.
I'm going to the hole. I'm getting fouled.
Why
Will you
has
make
this
the
not
free-
happened?
will you
Well, man, I'll make some free throws. That's on my best day. I'm giving everything. You know what I'm saying?
That's on your best day.
Best
On my
day of
best
his
day.
life.
That's what I'm saying. On my best day, I'm catching a 4-yard pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you're selling yourself short, man.
You know what? I like
Really?
how you, I like how you think.
I think you're selling
I like how
yourself
you
short,
think.
man.
I, can
Going
play it.
opposite.
I just asked somebody, could I still play in a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Oh, now it's the Super Bowl. It wasn't just a game. It's
He's just said I'm selling myself short. Why? Why?
okay, so
why
you
can't
went from
play in the
I
Super
can't
Bowl?
catch a touchdown to now you're in the Super Bowl.
Because
Correct.
Jackson
Okay.
said I can, and
Just
he
wanna make
knows
sure.
better than all 3 of us.
Just want to make sure I knew what the journey was for Lou
Yeah.
Will on this one.
Hey, you became all pro in a matter of
In
7
a matter
minutes.
of what he did too. He said he was gonna get
That's
15
true.
points.
Yeah, that's fair.
So we all even.
I just think my height is an advantage for football. I think I can
No,
really
you
post
just-
up in the
Maybe.
end zone and tip it up and catch the ball.
Yeah.
So the
And
most
I'm gonna try it with
physical
Joe
game-
Hayden
The most
coming
physical
Thursday.
game
I'm gonna try
there
it.
is.
Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
post them up and I'm gonna get one right here.
The most physical game there is. You said you don't like contact.
I'm talking a 2-yard pass, Lou. I'm not talking.
They're not gonna let
It's more
you.
physical than basketball? Football?
There's a
That's
reason.
what I'm saying.
You
It's
tell
constant.
us.
It's
Especially
constant
nowadays
contact
the
with
way
us,
they
but it's
call
not
fouls, and you can't
physical
even hand
contact, yeah.
check. There's flagrant fouls. Like you guys actually get like hit.
Like, do you hurt Monday morning getting out of bed?
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
you're
hurt.
still young too. Like,
Yeah, I'm hurting, but I'm not gonna lie. I played basketball last week, and I didn't feel I was hurting like bad.
Just different
So,
kind of soreness.
It's a different kind of soreness.
Yeah.
that's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
All right, talk to us. Well, you're saying nobody else on the team hoops, so that's kind of like that's
DK's gotta be solid,
DK
right?
Metcalf,
He's just a
he
big
gotta
old
hoop.
muscle.
He's too much
He's like
muscle.
a wrestler,
Oh,
a boxer, or
Good
something.
lord.
He can get down on that block, I believe, but other than that, I don't know. I've seen a shot.
He might be too muscular.
You see Myles Garrett in the All-Star games dunking everything.
Miles
Miles
Garrett.
Garrett can actually hoop.
He's actually solid.
Miles Garrett can actually
He's
hoop.
solid.
Yeah.
See, I feel like this argument could go on forever. If football could play basketball or basketball could
It
play
should be an
football.
All-Star weekend.
It
Like,
really
do you
should.
think if LeBron, like, if he actually trained, he could become like a great tight end or a great receiver?
I do.
Like if someone like that build, that athleticism.
I do believe so. I think, man, I seen his highlights, but there's
he
a
was
lot of
nice.
players. I think Russell Westbrook can play. I think there's a lot of guys in the league that can.
It's a
that can
very
play. I
small
think so.
pool of them.
But
There's a lot of guys that couldn't.
I think
Right.
more so basketball can play football than football can play basketball.
I like that.
Getting that ball in
You
the
heard
hole
it,
is
you
hard.
heard it from him.
Yeah.
The problem is one hit and you're dead.
Yeah.
So you just got to
the
get that
part-
one catch.
Correct.
Yeah, that's the part I can't get over.
I can't get over
Just
that.
run
either.
deep.
Yeah,
Throw
that's
it
the
up.
part I
Yeah.
can't get over.
Man.
Yeah, I don't even want to get pushed out of bounds into
I
a
don't wanna-
cameraman or nothing.
I don't even want to be brushed by closely
5-yard
by
bump,
another
no
human
thanks.
being. Like, that sounds awful
what?
to me.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you might be nuts, dude.
Speaking
I might
of touchdowns, I've always wanted to ask a football player this. When it comes to touchdown celebrations, do y'all rehearse? Like, what's?
Oh, I love that.
Is that something that y'all just build during practice, or it's like, yo, after practice, 10 minutes, we got to get this down?
Yeah, I mean, you got 7 days to prepare, 6 days, 5 days to prepare for the next game. So, you know, in practice, you know, when you stand around, you got to make sure the TD celebration is right. In Seattle, we have some history of some good celebrations too, for sure.
Is there any celebrations that you want to do that you just can't? Like, is it like there's
Because
like,
it's
can't-
risque.
yeah,
or
like
something?
yeah,
All
it's
right.
too much. You'll get fined or like
You can't dunk the football anymore.
real. But you
Why
can
not?
spike it.
I guess so. You can't dunk the football anymore.
You can basically just.
You
dance.
can't like throw the ball, like chunk it up. I did it. You know,
Flag.
I said I don't care. You know, I've always wanted to do it. So yeah,
Is
flag.
that just a penalty or that's a fine?
Yeah, is
That's
it
a
fine?
fine.
It's a
I was about to say,
fine.
Yeah,
You
it's
get-
not a
you get
penalty.
fined,
I don't think
yeah.
you get a penalty. You get fined though for chunking it. all
Was
the
it
way.
worth it?
Wow.
Fine? Was it worth the? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That one, you know.
That one was worth
That
it.
one was worth it.
Do you feel like you guys have the best uniforms in the league?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I think, you know, the blue and the green meshes real well. You know, my mother always gives me compliments every game that I'm dripping out. So I think so. I would have to say so.
See, that's one. I think it's like one of the best ones, bright-wise, if you're
Yeah.
into it. And we're into fashion, obviously, if you look
Right.
at us. It's like, I mean,
The all lime green is, you know, tough, but under the lights when it's dark, I think they're
It
they're a
pops.
nice look. Yeah, for sure. And we got the old school jerseys. I don't know if you've seen
Yeah,
that.
the throwbacks are
We got the throwbacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're up there on the list for sure.
by the way, I thought you were going to ask him. I know you did ask him about the choreograph thing. I
We've
wanna see
asked
if he
no
did it.
questions on the paper, by the
Or
way.
do we want to ask
We're
real
winging it right now,
football
but I
questions?
got a real football
'Cause
question.
we do have real football questions.
You were the 20th pick in the first round of the draft. Walk me through that experience, because I got drafted, but I was the second rounder. I was in ESPN Zone. I watched myself get drafted in the lobby of ESPN Zone by myself. So tell me what was that experience like on draft day?
Man, I was nervous, honestly, just because you just don't know where to go. Y'all have experienced it, and you know, I had my suit on, you know, just try to chill, relax with the family, and getting there, you know, you have you know, I could go here, I could go there, but it's nothing like when you get that phone call. I'll have 3 phones on me, and they end up calling the house phone that's like right there. I'm like,
House
okay,
phone.
I've been waiting all day, sweating.
What were the other 2 phones for?
I was waiting for them to call me, but hey, you know what that's
Stop
man.
it.
Stop.
Don't get me in trouble. Just wrapped up your rookie season. Congrats, by the way. Did you have a, oh shit, I'm in the NFL moment?
My first preseason game.
First one.
That was it. Got it out the way, and then I felt like I was rolling from there.
What happened? Or just being there?
Yeah, once I seen my family on the sidelines, you know, it was just, I was in awe, you know, in awe moment. Shed some tears, and now I was ready to play.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Who was your first game against?
My first preseason game was against Minnesota, and my first actual game was against the Rams.
Was there anybody on Minnesota that you were looking at them like, damn, like I'm here, I made it? Mine was T-Mac. My first game was against the Houston Rockets. And by the time T-Mac was going in for the second time, I was going in the first time. So we walked to the table, together.
That's
and
crazy.
T-Mac was like, what up, Lou? And I was like, damn, T-Mac know who I am.
That's
I was an
crazy.
18-year-old kid. Did you have that
That's actually
moment?
cool.
I wouldn't say it for Minnesota, but our first actual game, when we're in the huddle and I see Aaron Donald, you know, getting their huddle, I'm like, oh, like, yeah, he big. Yeah, he big.
Bigger in person.
Yeah, he bigger in person.
Yeah, was there like a moment where you also were like, okay, I can do this. Like, I belong here. Like, was there one play in practice maybe or preseason where you're like, okay, like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to be really fucking good at it?
Yeah, I would say practice. First practice, you know, caught a touchdown on like, I want to say it was like my first pass, honestly. Caught a touchdown, and then I was just feeling comfortable at practice ever since.
Everything went away.
Like, this is easy.
But the game is definitely different. I didn't feel like I got my groove really until the middle of the season, later on in the season, honestly.
Man.
And another thing you can't ever take for granted is a good coach. And you had a great coach in Pete Carroll. Obviously, he's gone now. What was there one thing that stood out that you learned from playing from him in your rookie season?
And I just feel like what stood out to me is just, once you stop moving, you're dying. Like, he's always moving, always active.
No kidding.
He was just a great person to be around. He just cared about the team, cared about the organization, and the impact that he, left on me and the whole organization will be with us forever.
And when there's a move like this, is there a do you remember your last conversation with him? Did he address the team? Like, how did that kind of end?
Yeah, he didn't address the full team, but he hit us up, individually. Whoever he did, he hit me up, and we talked for a little bit, and hopefully he's around, some more to still pick his brain and all that.
My only question I have for that is he's 72 years old, and he has more energy than I've ever had. Did he tell you his vitamin secret? Like, what does he do? What is the plan there?
Coffee
That's
guy?
a great question.
What's the secret?
Is it coffee? Is it?
I've never seen him drink any coffee, but man, I tell you, those meetings, he's electric.
I've never in my life seen it. Jaxon, it's been a pleasure.
Yes.
I know you're just starting out your Vegas Radio Row extravaganza. Are you prepared for the week that's about to be out here?
I'm ready. Let's
Don't
do
look
it.
at these two jackasses. They started out strong, and they're already a mess.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear you.
Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
bro.
Thanks for having
Appreciate
me.
you.
It's great talking to y'all, man.
Good luck,
Real
man.
talk.
We're following you.
Yes, sir.
Good luck, Brody.
100.
Yes, indeed.
I'm like, oh, no.
Now we got tape, huh?